You are listening to Radio Free Brooklyn every Saturday night at 11 p.m. My name is James Donlin. Hanging out with you this evening. Having a fantastic time. How we doing, everyone? We having a great time tonight? How am I sounding out there? I hope I'm sounding good. I hope I'm sounding all right. I know the audio sounded a little warped when I was listening to it on the intro. It sounded a little slowed down, confused. Maybe there's some sort of filter on it.
Sweat nothing but Nash. Yeah, dude.
Even this intro song sounds a little slowed down. If you're in the chat, you have to let me know if it sounds a little bit warped or something. I'm not really sure why it would sound like that.
Please let me stir your wife. Sir, excuse me, sir. She might have been the first MILF to grace my presence. Your supple eyes. Yeah. Your youthful virgin. Oh, my eyes were so supple, dude. So supple.
New intro reveal. Welcome to the stuff. Saturday nights at 11 p.m. here on Twitch and Radio Free Brooklyn. Radio Free Brooklyn. Welcome. Community supported radio. Of course. We're having fun here. We're rocking out. We're having a great time. I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are having a great time. I hope I sound good out there. I hope I sound spectacular, fantastic, beautiful, all of the adjectives. No Paddy. You might be asking yourself, two cameras, no Paddy. 2 cameras? No Paddy? This guy's got motherfucking 2 cameras. One guy needs 2 cameras. Look, like maybe if I'm making a generalized point to more than one person, but if I want to just talk to you personally, I got options. Look, it could just be us. When it's time to take the phone calls, it can just be us, Mamacita. Or maybe I'm talking to the masses. Maybe I'm getting full Jesus Christ up in it. Could be. Listen, I'm alone here tonight. I'm alone. And this first hour, I think we can get through this first hour. This first hour is going to be fantastic. It's going to be beautiful. It is a disgusting day out here in New York City. And by disgusting, I mean it smells like shit. And it's just storming, raining everywhere. Just not a great time. Just not a great time in New York. I'm hearing the pipes right now. That's why I'm a little bit distracted. I hear as if someone's skateboarding. A small mouse is skateboarding through the pipes here at Radio Free Brooklyn. That's just an example of what we're going through. No, dude, the water comes and it just rains all day. I went to work. Here's what I did today. I woke up. I laid in bed. I had to be at work by noon. My shift was noon to 8 p.m. What a hero, you know? There's no monuments for the kind of work that I do. There's Labor Day, but there's no, hero of the food force day. You know what I mean? There's no, this guy's really trying his best, and he doesn't want to be doing what he's doing, but he's really trying his best to do something different. He's really trying, he's doing what it takes. I wish I was interesting on my own. I wish I had some charisma. I wish I had some zhuzh, some sauce, a little bit what the kids are looking for out there, I guess. I don't know. I hope people call in tonight. I'm alone. I definitely have people lined up. I definitely have people I have to talk to. It's rainy days in New York are sad. They're creepy and weird, and they can kind of start to remind me a little bit of it's like I'm in a old detective. But it smells like piss. So it's okay, this is the idea. He's a detective, but he can't solve any crimes because everything's covered in piss. Okay, ready? Here we go. The streets are they're running red with blood. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. I'm trying my best to track down the killers in this Christopher Nolan thriller. But I don't know. I keep losing their scent. I think it's something in the city. I think there's something preventing me from really solving any of these crimes. It's the piss! There's too much piss! They're like near the water. They're near like a waterfall. It's the piss! I don't know. I have ideas. I mean, sometimes they last that long. I mean, okay, that's like funny. Like if it's like, listen, Teresa, I tried to get him out. He wouldn't get out. He decided to go back for the piss. He went back to the streets for the. Come here, Teresa. You're the wife of my dead brother, and I was trying to solve the crimes in New York's Los Angeles, New Los Angeles, and it's the year 2098, and the cities have merged to one, and all crimes are hindered by an insane level of piss covering almost every inch of the city possible within your understanding and perception of what could be seen by the human eye. Like, you know, like maybe like iRobot too, like AI. Hello. There's piss. Not even we can see. We were invented to solve piss crime. I'm not working with a robot. This is how New York makes me feel. That's what I'm trying to say. This is how. I'm not working with a robot on any sort of mission. You gotta work with that robot. He's your new partner because he sees through the piss. I'm not working with that robot. You can't force me. Piss Lover, the movie. I don't know. Piss Runner, maybe? Piss Runner would have been funnier. Guys, this is what I'm doing. This is what I've decided to do. This is how we're spending our evening, I guess. This is what we're going to do. I think that's fine. I think we're all going to have fun. We're live on Twitch. We're live on Radio Free Brooklyn all night till it's about 10 minutes in. So we're rocking, we're rolling. We haven't even... Oh, God. Oh, God. You know, we just making that money, though. We making that money, though. Fail buzzer, because I didn't do it right. Dude, I don't know how I'm going to get a job. I don't know how I'm going to get a job. I don't know what I'm going to do. The city, I've applied for upward of 650 jobs within the last 3 to 4 weeks within New York City. And every time I apply to a job, it's not really based on, I don't got some sort of, I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the turn of phrase is, but I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody, okay? When I'm applying to these jobs, I'm not really trying to get anything above what I think I'm capable of doing based on my experience. And, it's just very difficult because it's not like, you're not talking to a guy that just sat in a room and maybe worked once or twice at like a Starbucks, or maybe like I handed out mail, or I worked for the census. You know, these guys that you don't even know, the only jobs they've ever done in their life, you're like, why did you do that? Like, who signed you up for that? Would you have an in at the board of elections in your county, and what'd you do? You canvassed? You ran a poll? I too was a overly political child, so I can't really judge. I can't really make too much judgment. But my point essentially is, I should get that logo in there, you know? No. I think, God, I wish I knew what I was talking about before. I wish I could keep like a thought, together. But the job hunt is ridiculous. That's really what I'm trying to get at here. Like, the job hunt is ridiculous. And I guess what I was rambling endlessly about that didn't really make any sense, and what I wasn't really getting to the point about, was that I'm not like trying to be like, I've done it. I've been like, this is my opportunity. I'm going to make my big shot. I'm going to really go for it. I think it was my junior or senior year of college. I was like, I'm my junior year of college. I was running the college radio station at my college, and I'm like, I'm going to go for one of these big shot New York City internships, Sirius XM, NPR, other ones that were probably more relevant in my mind, but like podcasts, the big shows, the big audio produce. I was like, I'm going to go for it. I can't, they don't even know they don't even know I'm down here in Jacksonville, Florida, going to a middle level state school. They don't even know what I'm capable of, because they don't even realize the gold mine that's just festering below the skin of the Mason-Dixon line. So I'm like getting like my references together. I'm like, here, like, help me write my like cover letter for this internship application. Like asking my professors, asking like all my mentors, asking like the people in my life that I would like ask to like the professional business people that like worked in communications that could help me craft the best version, my best foot forward. And basically, I go for it. Guys, I'm here. Did you think it was going to work out? Did you think that story ended with, and then I worked at NPR for the rest of my life? And then it all worked out for old James. It all worked out for old James, huh? What I mean to say is, I'm applying to low-level positions. I'm not applying to the cream of the crop, okay? I've gotten lucky. I used to work and do some very cool projects in New York through like production assistant stuff. Not to brag, I got Ed Sheeran a chocolate chip cookie he quite fancied. That's some lore for you. Let's just get that out there. Let's disseminate that information that I know how to please Edward Sheeran. And she ran so far away. She couldn't get the cookies that I got, the specific little cookies that I got. We're getting calls. Let's take the calls. While they're coming in. Let's get them. Hey, what's going on? You're calling in?
Message for 70.
Oh, God. I don't want to leave a voicemail for nobody. That's fucking ridiculous. Call back. Call back if you're listening, if you're tuning in out there. Call back. I got the voice up right now. That was my bad. That's what we like to call a my bad. That's what we call a my bad. Dude, I think there might be like some weird... Oh, here we go. Hey, thanks for calling into this stuff. You're here with James. How you doing tonight?
Hey, James.
Thank you for calling. Thanks for sticking in there with me and completing the phone call. How you doing? What's going on? What's happening on a Saturday night with you?
Well, I'm calling because I need some advice.
Oh, I'm great at advice. Thank you for calling in. What kind of advice are you looking for? What's your name, sweet thing? Sweet young thing?
I'm 60.
You're 60? Well,
My name is 60.
60. And what's your name? You're struggling to remember your own name. Perhaps this has something to do with your problem as you try to reach for just a woman's name, I guess, a 60-year-old. Sin? You said Sin.
Cint. C-I-N-T-G. Note the G on the end is silent.
Your name is Sint, and there's a silent G at the end. That's what you want me to believe.
At the end. That's my name. That's my government name.
Great.
The G is short for government.
Glad to know it. Thanks for sharing that with me. I'm glad the government is involved in naming children horrible, stupid names like Glint. So, how about you tell me what's the question you had for me this evening? Thanks for calling into the show. I'm glad you were born, and I'm glad your parents are born.
So I have jury duty on Monday.
So, I have jury duty on Monday. So, what's your plan? Do you know what the crime is that you're going to be jurying for? Do you know what Did you make it through?
It's
You
for
got through a couple of rounds of questions? Is that kind of the vibe?
it's for a secret crime.
Oh. Oh,
One of those
one of those secret crimes. Yeah.
secret crime, and I really just don't know what to. I have so many things on my plate, and I don't know what to say to get out of it, and so I need advice on how I can get out of the secret crimes division.
I get this
Of the
question a
court.
lot, Sint, and I want you to know that the silent G is sort of like the secret that you are hiding from yourself. I want you to remember that when you go forward in what I'm
Okay.
about to say. You need to present yourself as fundamentally insane. Okay? You need to there's no more Sint with silent G. You need to show up with like shit in your pants, and you need to like make yourself so disgusting and unsettling, not in a way that is like gross or like offensive, but in a way that's like deeply like fundamentally changes people's understanding for how strange they can feel about what someone has done to themselves. That's what I think you need to do.
So
Yes.
so let me get this straight. So I shouldn't shit my pants so much that it's disgusting, but so much that it's concerning. So almost as if I shit and before I wiped, I pulled my pants up. So there's a little bit at the top, and then, and then I pulled them back down. And I realized that I didn't wipe. So I re-entered the room with a little shit at the top of my pants.
You got it. That is exactly what I'm saying. Like, tell a story. Be like, so there's like a little bit of shit at the top, and then in like the bottom of the like, where was the shit? Like, I want you to make them think, but because they're like, why did this happen? You're actually not dismissed from jury duty because of like disgusting behavior. It's that you present too many confusing, confounding questions that it actually distracts from the crime at hand, which I assume is secret. And I think that's like, I mean, there's like no fundamentally different answer I would give you. I think that's the best path moving forward.
So you're saying to have a little shit on the top of my pants and maybe wear satin gloves?
Satin gloves are a great idea. Satin gloves say, hey, I got $45 and an Amazon account. Let's get satin gloves. That's what they say, you know? So I think that it could be a great idea because it makes you look elegant. That's a great addition. Maybe you have like egg whites. Like maybe you have like a what are those Stanley water bottles, and you bring it to the courtroom, and then like after you leave it there, and they're like, I guess we should dismiss her. And then they open it up and it's just full of like egg whites. And they're like, she was just drinking raw egg whites through a straw like that. Like there's some like they want to like they're like, what? Who is this woman?
And then it's cinch with a G on the end.
Yeah, and that's written on the Stanley Cup, and then you wink, and then you get your own TV show. I think that's fun. That's a great idea.
I think it'll get me dismissed, hopefully.
Hopefully. All right, Sint. Well, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I hope you have a great time getting out of jury duty. And good luck confusing people, huh?
I'll let you know how it goes, and if I needed to add any more to my confusion.
Yeah, let me know how it goes, and let me know if you have to add any more to your confusion. Thank you for saying that last part. I appreciate you always being thorough and saying the most words that you can say. Thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can do whatever I want. I don't care. I don't care. You could just come on here every week and just have it be silent. They're like, James, you can't make it be silent. I can make it be silent. I can do that. I can do that if I want to do. I can do that if I want to fucking do that. Am I scaring you? Am I scaring someone? Oh my God. What the hell is this? All right. What the hell is this? Let's see if this works. Let's see if we get this guy on the phone. You think we can get this guy?
It's a fight for a knife in the mud.
Hello?
It's a fight for a knife in the mud.
Hello? Why do you keep
I am
saying?
Ozymandias.
Oh my God, he's
I am
here.
the king of nothing.
He's here. He's here. John, welcome to the
I
stream.
did it. Hello.
Are you tuning in? Are you seeing me? Are you seeing me 5 seconds delayed from when you hear me?
I actually was. That's why when I pressed it the first time, I was confused because you didn't react on the stream. But then I was like, oh yeah, you're in a different time zone, so that's different.
We are in the exact same time zone. What are you talking about? We're in different time zones.
So I have a funny little bit of history talking about our collective college experience a few minutes ago.
Okay, I'm excited about your history.
I'm on the Spinnakers Wikipedia page.
Why? Why were you looking that up? Why are you on
It's extremely short.
Yeah, of course.
I just wanted to make note of the second section, which is current or former members. There are only 3 entries. We have Nathan Turoff, Caitlin Bowers, and then a dead link for Ethan McLaughlin.
What's the dead link for? Did he die?
So,
did he die?
I think he died.
Oh no, John. If he died,
click
it's
on
sad.
it and nothing happens. Well, I mean, he could just not get up with it. He might have the Wikipedia mafia might have got to him. He didn't pay his Wikipedia dues.
Yeah, he didn't pay his Wikipedia. This is what happens when you don't pay your fucking Wikipedia dues.
I was also.
Can you hear me? Do I sound good? Do I sound okay? Does this all sound good?
Yeah, I can hear you. You sound great.
All right, great.
Yeah.
You sound good too. You're coming through the stream. It all sounds good. I don't know if you're looking. I got a picture of you up there. This is who we're talking to, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hang on.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, John. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. John.
Tell me when you put it up.
Ah! It's so loud. It's so loud. It's so loud.
Really?
I mean, like, kind of. It's kind of loud.
All my soundboards are loud.
Well, the thing is, you are exporting out of the same input that all the sound and music has to come out of. So if I put you high.
Oh, I see.
If I put you low, baby. If I put you low. Dude, what's going on? How's your Saturday night going? You were playing. Oh, so what's. You were looking at the Spinnaker Wikipedia page. What kind of bender. Okay, go ahead.
List of notable University of North Florida alumni. Patrick Jason Farber, the current Minister of Education of Belize.
We're alumni with the Minister of
That one
Education.
out there.
That's probably our coolest alumni.
He might have gone to school. I think he
What
went to school
country?
when we were there.
What country?
Belize.
Belize. John, I don't know what Belize. John, you have to go to school, John. Go to school, John. Go to school, John.
That's a bit closer.
The osprey loves
That's
to
a bit closer.
swoop, John. That's what they were like. I don't know.
You know why Belize
You
is
better
famous.
believe it. Why? Is it a
Belize
genocide?
is famous because in Breaking. No, because in Breaking Bad, Saul Goodman had the quote. He's like, "Well, you could always send them to Belize," and that was his like shorthand for kill a guy.
Hey, you could always mail him to Nebraska.
You could always box him up and ship him to Kathmandu.
You could always
Do you-
put a little stamp on his little tiny white ass and send him down south to Brazil.
First class.
First class to Brazil. Look who's
Did
who's talking now. It's a dead guy in a box headed to Brazil.
I just thought, did the gangsters, would they always say whack? Because, like, in case the FBI was listening to them, if they said whack, that doesn't mean kill. So they couldn't get, like, arrested for planning a crime.
Yeah, we were gonna
Is that why they did that?
Hey, we gotta come up with a phrase so that the FBI doesn't know that we're
Okay.
assassinating people.
What about murderize?
See, it sounds like murder, and I think that that's gonna do the opposite of what we're trying to do here.
Okay. I see where you go. Okay, I'll put this one.
Here's my idea.
Mega kill.
Mega kill. Well, let's think on it. Kill isn't always
Okay.
for people. Kill isn't always
Right.
crime. You can kill
Sometimes
a pig
you gotta
and
kill a
eat
cow.
it.
You gotta kill a pig.
Sometimes you gotta kill the weeds in your front yard. Sometimes you gotta kill a guy because he scratched up your car and he didn't apologize and your daughter was in the car and you have to teach him. You have to teach your daughter that a real man murders people over small traffic infractions. That's
how it works in this country.
so killing
Okay.
isn't always
How
a
about this one?
crime. But I think
I'll use this.
I
Okay,
think
go ahead.
kill. We should steer clear from any reference to kill or murder.
Okay. What about this one? I'll use this one in a sentence, all right? So say like you're talking to your buddy, and he says, I heard that Johnny Two Shoes, I heard he got a couple of points extra on that gambling hall. So I think we should ship him to Belize.
I think that's a great idea, and that's
fantastic.
and that's how that was invented, guys. Wow.
That's how that was invented.
Now we're gonna read The Giver, okay? Now we're gonna all sit down.
Oh no.
Did you read The Giver in like 5th grade? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I read The Giver. I remember it being like a really weird book, and then at a certain point, the dad just murders the baby, and you're
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. It's like young adult teen fiction, and now a young baby is murdered.
The son, like, he just like is walking around this like facility that he found, and he's like, "Oh, the CCTV camera. Is that my dad? Why is he holding a baby?"
And then an old man puts his hands on him. And he goes, "Here is what it is like to be cold." And then he's like,
talks like
"Ah,
Sal Guerrero, and, like, gives him
coldness!"
force emotions.
He just forces him, and he's like, "This is what yellow is." Like only one guy in their society can know what yellow is. Like, what?
Experience fish smell.
Like, what is that? Like it's like interesting.
I don't
guess,
know what that part
but
of it
that's
is.
not science. That's not science. That's magic. Like, there's a guy. So in the future, one guy holds all experience and emotion. I assume that's what
And
that
that's
book.
better for
And-
society.
And he gives it to someone when he's old. He has to give it to someone, but he doesn't just like tell them about it or like have them experience stuff. He puts his hands on them and he closes his eyes and he transfers it like fucking Bluetooth. He Bluetooths and matrixes.
It's almost
experience.
like an attack. He's like attacking them with his experience.
Come here, I gotta show you something.
Come here.
It's
It's what edging feels like.
It's a fight for a knife in the mud.
It's a fight for a knife in the mud.
Life isn't knights on horseback. It's a number. On
Wait a
piece of
minute.
paper.
In that book, did they solve the baby murder thing, or they just let that go?
So I guess if I'm remembering correctly, there was like twins, and what he saw was his dad killing one of the twins because they couldn't have twins in society because it was like a unique factor about someone that there would be two of them. So he kills one of the twins, and then there's been a bad baby that's been living with them, and they're like, yeah, and now we're gonna kill this baby too because I'm your dad. That's my job. This is literally Darth Vader. It's
Why
like
don't you take your library card and fuck off.
Because you're talking about the book, so I've heard the library card line.
It's insane. You also have a soundboard. Like I mean, it's probably more effective for you to use yours than for me to use mine.
I'm like counter shock jocking you right now.
What game were you playing with your friends when I called you earlier? What are you guys
I
you
was-
gamers into these days?
There's a new hotness called, this is gonna be so boring, Helldivers 2.
Oh, I heard about that. It's basically
it's a Starship
Troopers
Troopers ripoff.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And so the nature of fascist societies
Oh,
in
boy.
Starship Troop, dude. So me and John have talked about this before, but I was getting a little bit into
Extensively.
Starship Troopers, and let's just
A little
say,
bit into fascism, right wing culture.
yeah. But when I say into it, I mean starting groups and I want to yell about it in front of them. But I just think I don't know. I just got interested in
About how good of an idea that movie was.
I don't know. I started seeing a movie like Fight Club and a movie like Starship Troopers, and there's a lot of discourse about how these things are sort of I mean, they're obviously political, but how they're kind of
Yeah.
I don't know what the word is, but not necessarily
Well,
political.
Did you realize that the point of the movie is to make fun of the main characters?
I thought it was to support them indefinitely and really kind of try to be like them. I liked when Neil Patrick Harris came in a
saying we
full
should emulate this
SS
in real life.
uniform. Did you? What was
It really
that?
is a thing when you see that. Go ahead.
What was that book? Remember that book where it's Hitler is a post-apocalyptic hero? Do you remember that book that I sent you?
It's where is it? Shit.
I don't know, man. This stuff is so interesting.
I used to have it in my room. I moved it to my bookshelf.
You moved it to your
my living room.
jerk off's lair.
It's very interesting.
You moved the Hitler book I bought you to your jerk off lair.
Yeah.
No, I guess I sent John a book. I don't know if any of this
It's
is
my
making
perfect
sense.
spank material.
This, in an age of clips and reels, I really wanted to make a podcast with John where we just talk about random things.
As scatterbrained as possible.
As scatterbrained. Can't even put them together for even a moment. I couldn't even put together a 15-minute clip of anything we've talked about because it's just been 85 different things. Isn't that fun?
Sure. Oh, yeah. Right.
Great. Great. No, it's cool. It's great. No, it's fun. That's the whole thesis, is that John has his own soundboard. When
I'm
Paddy
having a good
comes
time.
back, Paddy should have his own he can have his own fucking microphone controlling board too. He can just mute me when he wants. How about
You're
everybody
making him do
joins
his
the
own
show
tech now?
and they all have a different aspect of tech? How about someone just plays music randomly in the middle of me talking? That could be fun.
We're trying to make an AI show now. Where it's all just done by AI.
Yeah. That's all AI does is just do things. It's that's not when that's supposed to happen. Isn't that silly and fun?
Look, it made the arms look kind of weird when it generated this image.
Wow, he has 6 fingers on that hand instead of 5. Isn't that something?
Fire the art department.
Fire everyone that went to college that was good at doodling. And
That's a trained journeyman for 10 years in this craft. Fire them for this toy I found on the ground.
Let's fire them and replace them with essentially a McDonald's Happy Meal toy. And we're going to train
a Slinky
it.
on the ground. That can be the CEO.
I wonder how advanced the AI is going to get because we just got it. It is kind of just like a toy that you push a button and it sings a song.
So far behind what people think it is. It's so low end of what people are
most
trying to
of
make
it just
do.
has to steal stuff in order to even be able to create anything to begin with.
That's literally how it works. Yeah.
Literally how it works.
If you asked it to make a new thing, it couldn't do it. It would have to use reference material and all that.
Dude,
this is a toy. That's all it is. It can't think.
Do you think I could take a call while you're on the call? Not in a Discord, but
oh boy.
I don't think I want to try it.
I don't know how your channels are set up. We can try it.
I'm not going to try it. Well, I don't know if you would even hear it. Well, you're hearing things through the board, though, so. Listen, I don't care if my listeners have to find out a little bit about the tech stuff. I got 18 views on a YouTube video that I posted. I'm God, okay?
Can you make my picture 10% bigger?
No. I like it that big. Why? You want it? How much bigger do you want? Just up till this stuff?
I want it over you.
Like this?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gay.
Hey guys, it's me. It's me and Alf.
Hey, it's me and Alf. I'm gay. Dude, I don't fucking know.
Would you have been on the Alf show if it was made today? Would you be on the Alf show?
Welcome back to Would You Be on the Alf Show, my Hot Ones competitive show where I ask every celebrity if they would have been on Alf. Now, DJ Khaled, you were born in 1975. Would you, DJ Khaled, have been on the Alf Show?
Would my song be the theme song?
Yeah, the DJ Khaled Alf theme song. We the best, Alf number one, aliens, cats, delicious.
We the Alf.
We the Alf.
We the Alf.
That's a clippable moment. See, John, we're getting more coherent. This is what people want.
We're becoming viral.
We're becoming viral. This is comedy now. John, I need you to understand. There's not going to be anyone famous anymore. We're all going to have 10 to 30,000 followers on Instagram, and we'll entertain a very small portion of our community. And then when we die, because famine and global warming destroys just the entire global ecosystem, so it's unsustainable to even live in the places that are fun to live in. And we have to move to places like North Carolina, Montana, and Iowa.
Yeah, Ohio.
Where would you move? Of all the climate crisis havens, which one would you move to? I'm thinking Western North Carolina, the mountainous Asheville-esque area.
That's a really good spot. Colorado is also a really good spot. It's also very high up.
I have an ex-girlfriend that lives in Colorado. I can't spend the apocalypse where my ex-girlfriend. It'd be so embarrassing to see my ex-girlfriend in the global apocalypse.
Hey, so I know we haven't talked in a bit, but
I was curious if
the
you had any
Chinese
extra
kind of nuke the eastern seaboard, so
So I know you're married to like a whole other guy and stuff, but me and my 4 slave brides in a caravan in a caravan of 4-headed cows. We were just hoping we could get some beans and irradiated water from you.
James, Russia declared war like 2 days ago. How do you already have these things?
I was just prepared. This is what it means to be a prepper.
It's like Kate McKinnon, Margot Robbie are all behind you.
Yeah, just
celebrities you kidnapped.
Just every sexy, bodacious blonde, Kate McKinnon and Margot Robbie. How about we throw in? Hey! Isn't one of them a lesbian?
You like to laugh. You like to laugh. That's part of it.
Hey, I love to laugh, and you know what? It'd be funny to have sex with a lesbian in the apocalypse. You know, anything could happen. Anything could happen, John.
It's the apocalypse.
It's the apocalypse, John. Maybe I'm gay. maybe I'm gay in the apocalypse. Maybe when the zombies are crawling over the wall, the last thing I want to do before a guy eats my brain is give brain to another man.
This is you in front of your ex-girlfriend's house in Colorado 3 minutes after the price of beans has gone up like 10 cents. This is what you're saying. This is what you're doing.
So yeah, I was just curious. Are you in?
So can I get in on this? This whole marriage thing?
So can I put a tent in your backyard? Please? Please let me put a tent in your backyard.
Not? Are you going to really be that rude to me now?
You're being kind of traumatized. You're actually being toxic right now. You're being a toxic ex.
You see Apocalypse, you pull out your phone and start streaming.
Wow.
Hey,
wow.
Guys, I'm getting toxic attacked right now.
Hey, guys, looks like my ex-girlfriend won't give me and my 7 blonde lesbian brides beans because they've momentarily gone up in price. Wow, looks like I'm going live on Facebook and I have 4,000 people disliking this stream right now. All press is good press, especially in the apocalypse. I'm recording you.
That'd be an achievement to be.
Dude, I can't. I'm thinking about Karens, dude, and Karens. It's like, okay. So I follow this page called like Karens of TikTok or something. It's some bullshit. They're all named like Karen, KarenTime.net. It's like something like that, and it's like these women are sick. These women are having mental health crises.
They're crazy. I'm concerned.
They're
I'm so
not
worried.
They're not
insane.
They're not entitled women that are like, they're like, oh, I gotta like get mine. These black employees at this grocery store are really gonna get a wrath of because I'm entitled to treatment this way. It's like a lady is like is like screaming in like a Taco Bell because she like lost her house. Like it's just there's like so many other things. And I also follow like road rage videos. And there's just every kind of content you wanna view that you have the capacity to view. You can get access to. You can really see it every day in short clips and consume it. It's like supplements. It's like taking vitamin D. It's like you see a little bit of rage, you see a little bit of justice every day. Because it's dash cam videos, so you know that the people who are wrong are getting caught because it's dash cam.
Getting their comeuppance. Do you think this era of like strategic rage, like indoctrinating our youth with like all of these rage content, all these rage videos, and like people getting mad like politically and all that stuff, do you think that's all better than the internet of our youth, where it was much more like apathetic, and you just like go on Facebook to see what your uncle was doing, and then like someone posted a beheading video that a cartel released? Do you think that was better?
I'm not sure
what's the current climate is better.
Like there's also like an argument, I guess, if you think back to like the generation before this, like it was kind of like they would like, oh, I'll send you a link and then you'll open it and it's like a dead guy. Like they would use it a little bit more maliciously. Whereas like you do kind of have to opt in. There's like a subreddit like watch people die, like your kind of trauma content shit that's gonna like fuck you up, or like I guess open
it puts
your
it on you
eyes.
Kinda.
It just is more. It's about the consent. It's about it used to be something. It used to be something that you would inflict on people, but now you inflict it on yourself. I think we're very
and then the companies are inflicting on you too as well,
dude.
These companies.
Everything sucks. Everything sucks. Everything sucks. It's like everything I see on the internet is like made. It's like in a way. It's like. You know when you go on a flight and you're on Delta and then you open up the TV on the back of the seat in front of you and you're clicking through. I've flown a couple times recently and you're clicking through Delta and it's like, oh, fucking Forrest Gump, The Terminal, other Tom Hanks movies. And then it'll be like, there's a category in the movies called like Delta Originals. And you click on it and it's like... What the fuck is Bobby Lee doing in a Delta original? You know what I mean? It's like the most random actors, like the most like, and like there's just too much. Why is my flight making custom film content for me to watch? Like
every company has their own like comedy bit that they're trying to do now of like in-house comedians to just make garbage.
Yeah, like we actually have our social media team is actually a crew of memesters. They're kind of like the Impractical Jokers, but for Chester the Cheetah, because he's trying to have his online presence be as social and forward as possible. I don't want to see the Pillsbury Doughboy fucking dab, okay? I don't need to fucking see the fucking tiger from...
Queen.
Like, yeah, I don't need to see a drag queen version of Sylvester Stallone. I don't know why I said that one. I don't know what...
That's a weird one to go on, but you go.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of I don't know, like Captain Crunch, but he's like the captain of like a butt eating team. Slay.
And this is what you say. You say all of this before opening the door on the plane, right?
Yeah. And I go, I'm jumping out of this plane with my 3 wives because my ex-girlfriend lives in Colorado, and I just found out beans are a little bit more expensive.
Plane crashes.
But I survive. But
you survived because you rolled. You rolled at the end.
Because I jumped at the very last second, and
that's how it works.
I like how people call out men in like society because like they were like every man thinks he can land a plane if the pilot passes out. Like you're like you can do it. You can't fucking do it. You can't fight, duh.
You could. I mean, they talk to you.
You can't.
As long as they talk to you, you're probably fine.
As long as they talk to you, you're probably fine.
It's like 3 buttons, and then you land.
John, I have some voicemails. I'm gonna listen to some voicemails.
Let's listen to the voicemails, okay. Everybody, this is the voicemail section.
Hey, everybody, you're here on Radio Free Brooklyn. I'm here with John. This is voicemail. Let's see how this
James, listen, the thing about getting older is you never really know what's right and what's wrong. Sometimes you're getting root beer at the town fair with a special lady on your arm. Next day, you're lying dead in a ditch with your ass spread in the air while the crows pick all in it. Listen, What I mean to say is that Sprite is better than 7-Up, and it's a hell of a lot better than that starry bullshit. What the fuck is that stuff? I'm scared on Mama, on Jesus, on God, on the Lord.
So I think that that's meant to ask us about what the hell that starry shit is, which I think I've asked myself before too, John.
What the fuck is Starry?
So 7-Up is
know
dead.
what that is.
7-Up is gone. You will never have 7-Up again. I want you to know that.
Does the president know?
The president, he knows more than you could understand.
Oh my god.
He has all the 7-Up under the White House. Actually, that's
I
what the
thought that's
war.
an announcement that like a Roman like town crier would announce in the Senate.
What
7-Up has been killed.
What do you think Ukraine and Russia are fighting about, man? It's 7-Up.
The final 7-Up mines.
They have the veins within the ground of the Ukraine.
The last 7-Up geyser is in Pripyat.
Well, there's 7-Up there in them hills, I'll tell you that. You got a mine for it. You got a straw, you stick it in the ground, you get that 7-Up out of the mountain. Some people say it's Mountain Dew. I say this is a 7-Up mountain. I ain't digging for gold. I'm digging for 7-Up. That sweet, sweet up.
I'm digging for 7-Up.
Give me that sweet, sweet up.
And it's called Starry now?
So 7-Up was they brought 7-Up into the backyard and they shot it in the back of the head like the dog that 7-Up was. And now 7-Up is dead. 7-Up is dead, and now Starry is here. And Starry is like a lemon lime sweet kind of lemonade, seltzer lemonade.
I don't want to incriminate myself. I hope that every marketing department in the world is killed in Roblox. I hope they all die in Minecraft. I really hope this happens.
I hope you just found
I hate this garbage.
the Ender Dragon, and you lose everything and you have to start again. I hope that.
You fall in a lava pit and it's all gone.
I hope you're playing Super Mario Kart or whatever the fuck, and your wife leaves you.
I hope it happens. You know what always happens? They've done this so many times where it's like, oh, we got rid of Coke. And then a month later, it's like, we brought back original Coke because everyone hated the new thing we made. And it was all just like a ploy.
Yeah.
And every sane person
Like,
knows
right.
that it's stupid.
Right.
But because it happened again, that means it worked. That means people bought it.
Right.
That means it was successful.
They're like, any press is good press, baby. It's like, shut up. Like, IHOP was like, now we're going to be the International House of Burgers. And then, like, you go into work and some guy's like, yeah, you hear they're going to make it the International House of Burgers. No, they're not. Dennis, shut up. They're not going to do
The
that.
fattest guy you've ever seen.
Yeah, did you hear they're gonna make it the International House of Burgers now?
I heard one of the burgers is gonna have pancakes instead of buns.
I bet the burger's gonna have burgers in it in the way that could. Do you think?
I bet the burgers. Wait, did you hear this? The burger's gonna have meat. Did you know that?
Dude, okay. I heard you can get cheese or not. You don't have to get cheese on it.
Gentlemen, I've just come back from IHOP. You can get soda at IHOP. I'm dying heart attack.
Gentlemen, I just took.
The whale comes in.
I just need to know that I went to the International House of Burgers once in my life. I need to know that my estranged daughter tried a pancake before they made exclusively He probably died thinking that it was IHOP and not IHOP anymore because they tricked him.
Probably. That was probably that time zone.
That's
when do you
fucking
think, when do you think
disgusting.
some pizza company.
What?
I hate that for this country.
I hate this country.
When do you think like Domino's or Papa John's is gonna be like introducing the new pizza, the whale pizza, covered in 3 gallons of ranch and folded in half and rolled into another pizza?
It's delivered to you by a floating fat blob.
Well, no, it's gotta be delivered to you by the
Oh,
skinny
yeah,
man
yeah.
who like is helping you out and concerned for you. Then he finally sees your visage and is horrified of what he's witnessed.
Who is he Mormon or it's a different guy that's Mormon? There's a Mormon like
The kid that shows up is Mormon.
right, but the pizza guy is not. The pizza guy he just wants to be
The pizza
friends
guy
with.
the pizza guy is a guy who's like concerned for his health because he was like kind of slow to the door one time, and then he sees him near the end and he's like disgusted by his image, and it's like, dude, you're delivering 4 pizzas to this address daily. You talk to the same guy every day. He's the one eating them. It's not like a party every day.
Oh, you got like 11 guys in there every day sitting in the dark?
Well, all the time and I never hear or see them? That's
There's
crazy.
like one car with like a ramp out of the side of it out here, and you just got like 11 guys in there, and they're all partying,
Oh
eating
my
pizza.
guys, I just got another call from the whale. This guy is banging all the time. I
They-
swear, that's the only explanation.
They call him the whale. Like even when they don't know that.
Just happenstance they call him the whale.
They're like, dude, you know that big
cool
fucking
nickname they
fat
thought of?
guy with all the friends? Like he's really fat, but they don't understand that that's why he has all the pizza. They're like, dude, that guy's
Well, they don't
so
know how fat he is. They just know he's fat.
They're like, dude, that guy's gotta be. He's like the Onceler, but instead of the Lorax, he just is gay.
What?
Do you know what the Onceler is? Do you know what that is?
You always just say terms to me that make no sense, and you have to explain them. I'm like, you have to understand. I'm like an old man in the mountains. All right, I come down and someone says "cap" at me, and I think they're gonna shoot me.
So
I don't know what anything means.
The Onceler he's the guy that like is telling this. You ever read the Lorax book?
Yeah.
So he's the guy like telling the story because he's like the mysterious figure just in the dark, just telling this child like what happened.
They're so mysterious. Like they're so like. How does that book start? It's like a kid just walking down the street, and then a shadow just goes, "Child,
No. Here's how it
come here. I
starts.
must tell you of this gremlin in the forest."
Here's how it starts. Scrappy Doo is shot dead in Miami.
Scrappy Jew is shot dead in the middle of Central Park.
Here's how it begins. The Lorax is raped in prison. I never knew the Lorax could get out of prison. Like, so it's a Shawshank beginning for the Lorax. The Lorax is accused of murdering his wife, and he's sent to jail for the murder of his wife that he actually did not do.
Right.
I knew the Lorax was gonna get out of here in Shawshank because he spoke for the trees. That's not a good bit at all.
When we were tarring the roof of the canteen, the Lorax overheard the guards talking about the new forestry division that the prison was trying to make.
Hey, I could make some trees grow in that forest. What you say,
I'm pretty
Mr.
good at
Lorax
forests.
man? Yeah, I'll grow some trees for you in that forest. If you just all I ask is for a couple of beers for me and my coworkers. The Lorax crawled through 7 miles of shit.
The Lorax crawled through 7 miles of shit, piss, and cum.
The Lorax crawled through 7 miles of piss, shit, and cum. And we didn't even ask him to do that.
Piss, shit, and cum.
The Lorax crawled through 7 miles of my own piss, shit, and cum. I didn't even ask him to do that.
Things is, I knew when he was gonna do it too. I still did it on that day.
I still came in the toilet that day. I knew when the Lorax was going to try to escape from prison behind a Cat in the Hat poster. I can't think of a woman from Dr. Seuss.
Lucy?
Lucy Lou Who, but she's all sexy and old
Lucy
and grown
Lou.
up. What do you...
You know, I think one of the funniest things is...
What?
Go ahead.
What?
I was gonna say, in the Family Guy version of Shawshank Redemption, Red finds the tin that Andy Dufresne left for him, and he opens the tin. The note says, "Hey, Red, remember that Mexican island I told you about when we were in prison?" and then he forgets, so he doesn't know what it is.
That's so funny.
And then it just ends there because he can't remember.
You just can't remember where it was. Remember that thing I said one time offhandedly?
That is the thing in the movie, though. What a terrible note. Like, hey, remember that thing I told you offhandedly 7 years ago?
Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that cool that we did
Wasn't
that?
cool?
Dude, prison
Man,
would be
now
cool.
you live on this weird island with me.
I wish you and I met in prison instead of how we actually met.
I think either you would have killed me in prison, or I would have been the warden in the prison. And that's how we met.
Yeah, I'm a prisoner and you're the warden, and that's how we met.
Or like on your first day, I try to I do that thing where I approach him like, hey man, I could show you the ropes if you want, and then you just kill me to show dominance.
Yeah. So you die. You don't even make it. You just die.
No, you kill me. Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's
just how ruthless you are.
Yeah, and all the other guys respect me for it. That's cool.
I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm doing a better job than you are. I'm looking at the chat. Patty wants to know what the number is to call.
Patty, I don't have time to call. It's almost midnight. I have to go over to the Twitch stream. So you can call after we switch, okay? Because you're not going to have enough
I got a
time.
voice line.
You're not going
No,
to.
I got a sound clip. Hey, Patty, this one's for you.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off, Patty! Fuck off, Patty! Fuck off!
Patty, come here, Patty, come here. Fuck off.
Patty, I want you to understand something. Fuck you. Huh? How about that, Patty? How about fuck you,
Your boy gets
Patty?
really personal.
Huh? How about that? How about fuck you, Patty?
Fuck you, you little bad bitch.
Hey, Patty was supposed to be here tonight, and I don't even know if we're doing a good job. I drank 2 beers. I'm just sitting here on stream, just talking to my friend John.
I'm stone cold sober.
I talked to a lady
guys.
earlier who had to get out of jury duty, so I told her to upset the
Clint.
jurors. Clint, Sint.
No, Sint. It was Sint, yeah.
Sint. Well, John, are you
Mine's
good?
solo.
Are you good to hang out
What?
with me when we go into the next stream?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good.
All right. Well, that's good. It's good to be good.
I'm gonna take a shower at 1 a.m. now.
Is that okay? Are you fine with that? Is that something?
I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that, man.
I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm rocking with you.
Oh, wait, Patty has a request. Patty sent a YouTube link in the chat and said, "Play this before the break, please."
Okay. I guess I should have my Twitch open. Let me open.
Don't worry, I got you. I'll be your co-host. Don't worry, I got you. I'll be your co-host. Don't worry, I got you.
It's just looping.
I'm desperate to see this video.
All right, I got it.
Me have a good day looking at my teacher's type of dunk-a-dunk.
Oh! Hey, wait up
Just so
right
listener
quick.
knows, when I react to the
How tight is
video,
that shit?
it'll be 5 seconds delayed. because
Okay,
am
I was
quick
playing the
to the
video and then you were talking. So, Patty, I'm sorry. Hold on. Patty, I don't have time. I have 30 seconds, Patty. Okay, thank you for listening. Come to the Twitch if you want to keep listening. We're gonna keep doing this. John, stay here.
So are you prepared to say on the air that you've actually seen people devoured by the stuff?
Oh, hell yes. And what's worse, I've seen what's left of them when the stuff gets through and comes back out.
We're about to bust open these fat phone lines. You guys ready for some callers to
When I
buzz
was
in?
I didn't think there was anything that I liked better than ice cream. Now I'm a big girl, and I've decided there's something I like better. Much better.
Who among us is too masculine to say they wouldn't take a gander at The Rock's penis? I don't think. I mean, unless you are swiveled the other way, you're gonna catch eye contact with it.